Hey y'all, Irix Guy here, and I wanted to do a quick initial impressions video of the Bowflex SelectTech. Now these will go up to 52.5 pounds per dumbbell, and you can expand this video's description and then click the link there to find where to order them online. Now I also have a bench coming, but the bench is on back order at this point in time. So why did I get these and how do they work? And we're going to go through that within this video. So, you know, like many of y'all, this pandemic's been going on. I haven't set foot inside of a gym since March. I'm getting fat, my muscles are getting weak. I mean, it's pitiful. So I knew I had to do something. And without being able to go to the gym, I've corrected the cardio portion. Now I've still got to burn all this fat off because I got so fat. But I got a Schwinn IC4 for that. But for my strength training, I got these, and I've got a bench that's coming. And again, you can expand this video's description and then click the link there to find where to order them online. What sold me on these, number one, the reviews were overwhelmingly positive. There's some competitors' products where the reviews aren't as seemingly positive. So that was one thing, and then also the fact they come with these, you know, with these bases. Now these bases are important. What you may not realize when you look at these online, you're like, oh, it comes with a base. Well, it's not just a base. This is an important component that's required for these to function, because when you choose your weight, the weight that's left will sit in that base, and it'll sit in the base in the appropriate configuration. So, you know, for a living room like where I've got this, or a garage where you just want to be able to push your weights out of the way and not take up a lot of storage space, this is great. I mean, this is in essence an entire set of dumbbells going from 5 pounds up to 52.5 pounds. Now there's certain increments you can pick, and actually I'll go through that now. So starting out, the maximum weight per dumbbell is 52.5, so that's on 52.5. When you go from 52.5, the next top is 50. So you go to 50, and then 45, 45, 40, 40, 35, 35, 30, 30, 25, 25, 22.5, 20, 17.5, 15, 12.5, 10, 7.5, 5. So 5's the lightest. So if you pull 5 out, there's your 5. So that's the lightest it'll go. But it's incredible. I mean, if you took the time to price out how much it would cost to get 2 dumbbells of those different weights, man, that's going to get expensive. Not to mention, if you have that many dumbbells, then you got to have a large dumbbell rack to store all the stuff. And you know, for someone that's working out at home that traditionally works out in the gym, you know, they're spoiled. They want to have access to all the weights that you find in the gym. So this is a way to do that, but not have to occupy all that space at home. And hopefully I'll be able to go back to the gym soon. And hopefully y'all will too, you know, if this pandemic clears up. But until then, I need something that I can use to keep myself in shape from a strength training perspective. So, you know, I'm super thrilled about this. So what we're going to do next is, since I don't have my bench yet, we're just going to do a curl. So I'm really fat and flabby right now, so I'm going to do a really lightweight. I'm going to do 20 pounds. So I'm going to select 20 pounds on this one, 20 pounds on this one, and then on my other set, I'm going to do 20. And I'm going to do 20 here. This is what's so cool about these. So now I've got my curl dumbbells. Again, I'm weak, I'm fat, I'm flabby, but see, I can curl with these. Something about a competitor's product, and I know my form is pitiful. I got to get back in shape, man. I got to get the form back. I got to get my gusto back, man. But I tell you, this feels good. I mean, there's a competitor's product, and I'm not going to drop the names, but one of the competitors, one of the big complaints about it is that the dumbbells were huge. These aren't huge. I mean, compared to a 20-pound dumbbell in a gym, you've definitely got, it's kind of noticeably larger, but it still feels natural. The grip in the middle, it's got a kind of semi-hard rubber type. it's not a hard plastic. It's kind of a rubber, but it's a harder rubber. Feels good in my hand. You know, when I'm doing a really intense workout here in the near future, especially when I get my bench, you know, I don't think this will. I don't think this is going to feel uncomfortable. Now, as far as the weight's falling out, I mean, again, this is the initial impressions. And that was something with this particular product that the reliability was stated to be very good. So, you know, that's another thing. Now, let's say I get really weak and I'm like, oh man, I can't handle the 20-pound curls. So I'm going to put these back on and see how that base works. It keeps everything sorted in the correct sequence. So now let's say I'm getting really weak. I got to go down to 15 pounds. So I'll do 15. There we go. Now I've got my 15s. So, you know, it's easy to switch among the various weights. And there's an optional, and you can find it linked within this video's description, an optional rack where you can kind of have this kind of like, I guess, gut high or whatever you want to call it. And I probably won't get that because I just want to keep these as low profile as possible when they're not in use. And I'm not saying they're not going to be in use because I go to the gym every day. And, you know, because of this pandemic, the gym every day is now at my home. So I'm fortunate I was able to find these, and, you know, I'll be doing follow-up reviews. This is just the initial impressions review, but I mean, weights are weights, man. They feel comfortable in the hands. I mean, you know, I'm not a bodybuilder, but I've been working out since high school. So, you know, I know what all I can do with a set of dumbbells. And, you know, from my experience, and this varies among people, but from my experience, the best shape I was ever in when I was really ripped and, you know, had like an 8-pack almost of abs. I did a lot with dumbbells. I did a lot with cables. And obviously did a lot of cardio too. But I would say for me, for my personal workout preference, the best pec definition I ever get is when I use dumbbells. I do flat, incline, and decline bench. And I've got that bench coming. I'll be posting a video of that. And you can expand this video's description and click the link there to find the bench as well. But yeah, I'm impressed. My initial impressions are highly favorable. I mean, ultimately, you know, how well will these hold up over time? Again, I'm not going to abuse them. I'm not going to drop them on the ground. I'm going to use them and put them back into each of their, you know, little caddies carefully. So, you know, I'm here to use these as a tool to get ripped up again, man. Get my muscles back and get my pecs back, and then my cardio bike to get this fat gut burned off. So, you know, these are cool. You know, initial impressions, highly favorable. Again, one thing worth mentioning, this is a very hard plasticky type material, but it doesn't by any means feel cheap. I mean, it feels like these are well made. You know, again, time will tell, but I'm impressed. Tell me what you think within the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe, youtube.com/IrixGuy, and ring that bell icon when you do, and that'll notify you whenever I post another video. And I wish all of y'all the best of success with your personal fitness goals. There's no reason to get fat, pandemic or not. There's no reason to get fat, and there's no reason to lose those muscles. So, you know, it's all about the tools and the motivation. Y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, Captain IrixGuy here. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to subscribe. It's youtube.com/IrixGuy. And ring that bell icon when you do to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.